So I'm getting over a cold, and one of the things I'm doing to cheer myself up is I'm actually sorting through my jewelry, some precious jewelry, some vintage jewelry, and I thought I'd share this with you. But while I'm doing that, I thought let's go through the jewelry trends of 2025. You know, why not? Hi guys, welcome back to Model Image. If this is your first time, hi, my name is Brooch. I'm a lover of fashion, the business of fashion. I'm also a little obsessed with vintage. If this is your first time, I do a lot of styling content here, primarily through thrifted or vintage finds. So if you do like styling content, fashion content, please consider subscribing. I'd love for you to join the family. So I started by sorting my fine jewelry, and it had me thinking about the jewelry trends for 2025, and then I started going through my vintage jewelry to see what I could pull out to match the trends for the year. But one of the reasons I started going into this deep dive into jewelry sorting is I started thinking about Valentine's Day and how I like to buy myself something special for Valentine's Day. And that's one of the reasons for this jewelry sorting frenzy is I received a new item from She Said Yes I wanted to share with you guys. I have unboxed items from She Said Yes before. I love the packaging, just this gorgeous black box. It just feels so elegant and so special, even if I'm unboxing for myself. And I definitely think if you are looking for a gift for yourself or that special someone, She Said Yes makes this time of that special moment so affordable, even for persons who don't have the largest budget. And so I wanted to share this with you, is how everything is packaged. I just love the satin lining. It just feels so special, whether it's for someone or for yourself. So I'm so happy to be able to receive this item, because I do think that this is just one of those moments to spoil yourself. Rather than waiting for someone to buy you jewelry or buy you flowers, you can buy yourself flowers. Okay, my voice. Me and this cold. But this is the item I selected and I absolutely love. So this is a heart ring. Because it is Valentine's Day, I did go for the heart. I wouldn't say I'm one of the persons who'd go for heart rings, but when I saw this, I just had to. I went with the chocolate brown stone. Can you see? Yeah, so I went with the chocolate brown stone, and that's what I love with She Said Yes. It's so customizable. And let me take these off so you can see properly. But so customizable. It started out as a white stone, and you can change it to whatever color you want. It could be your birthstone since you're purchasing it for yourself, or if you have a daughter and you're buying her a heart ring because you know you love your daughter, you can make it the color of her birthstone. For me, it would be like a citrine, but because it's I wanted it for Valentine's Day, I went with this chocolate colored stone. And you know, flowers will wilt and chocolate would melt, but when you have gorgeous jewelry like this, you know, you'll have it for a lifetime. You can pass it on to your daughter or, you know, that special someone. And when you have somewhere like She Said Yes, you can get it without spending a fortune. So I absolutely love this. And because I knew I was unboxing this, I just wanted to have all my precious jewels in one location, my fine jewelry. And so I have used this. This is just a little case that I have from Loft. And because even though I don't have a large collection, this is all I need. I have two other items here from She Said Yes. And because going into the trends for the year, one of them is a ladylike style, and I like redefining the ladylike style. I have also this little one that I've done previously, and I think they stack so nicely. And with the Maximalist style, you can do it in a very feminine, elegant way, you know, redefining elegance. We can do a full stacked hand of rings, and I just love the idea of wearing multiple rings. It has been trending, but also it's just like, it's just a great statement. And you can do it with nice chunky jewelry, but if you just want to keep it in that like ladylike trend or just redefining elegance, then I think stacking like your fine jewelry like this is so perfect. So these are other rings that I've also gotten from She Said Yes, but you can definitely customize pieces on the side. So I absolutely love adding this gorgeous chocolate brown ring from She Said Yes. Absolutely love it. And I went for heart, but I didn't go heart the pink heart way. I went for heart my way. Nice chocolate brown color. I absolutely love this. So that started my organizing frenzy. I also received this little necklace from She Said Yes. So they don't only have bridal or rings, this gorgeous pearl necklace as well you can find on the She Said Yes website as well. So you can find rings, you can find earrings and other jewelry. So I just wanted to unbox that for you today while I'm going into my little jewelry sorting frenzy. And okay, I'll finish sorting the fine jewelry because I just love the look of this right now. Let me remove the ring size from here. Okay, so I do love this stack for today, but I absolutely love my pieces. So definitely check out the description box for more information on She Said Yes. You can use the code ROCHE15 for 15% off, and I absolutely love my piece, my ring for Valentine's Day. It is gorgeous. I just love it. But let's jump into the trends. So while I'm stacking and sorting, I'm just gonna go through the trends and show you why I'm pulling some of these vintage pieces. So we talk about the ladylike trend in the fashion aesthetic in terms of more feminine outfits, skirts, suits, etc. And by mixing more than one trends, for instance, the maximalist trend, by stacking like your dainty fine jewelry, you're still being a little more maximalist, but in a very elegant, ladylike way. And I just love this kind of stacking. But speaking of stacking, another of the jewelry trends that you'll see for 2025 is layered necklaces. Now, layered necklaces does come back around, especially when it starts to get warm. You can have more jewelry closer to your neckline without it being cold, for those who live in a colder climate. So I'm looking at some stacking necklaces, vintage necklaces that I have. And I've pulled some of my gold vintage. Now this is a long line triple layer gold chain. This has like a little flower here. This is meant to wear on the side. So wearing this with shorter necklaces, I think this is a good one to pull out of my collection. The other ones that I have are very similar. I have been wearing this quite a bit. It's just like moonstone, almost full stone in the middle, but again, it's a really nice long one. This is great for wearing over sweaters because it's so long. It does fit over your neck, and even with chunky sweaters, it still makes a statement and doesn't get lost. So this I've already started wearing loads. Another vintage necklace that I've pulled out is this one, and this is also doing like a double duty of what's trending, because pearl is also trending, which I'll mention some more later on. But this is another like nice long necklace that's great for stacking. So these are three of the necklaces that I'll be pulling for that stacking, for that layered trend. So far so good. Now let me make a disclaimer. The jewelry I have is not something that I've bought at once. I have been thrifting and collecting even before I had a channel. So this is not stuff that I just bought last week, and nor am I telling you you need all of these things. But while I have them, I've just been, you know, collecting over years, and each season then, you know, there's stuff that I bring to the forefront that I haven't worn in a while, or I'm just in the mood for certain things. And so a lot of the times when these trends come around, I just go through my items and pick from what I have. And then if I'm out and I see something else that might work with the collection or work with the season, then I'll pick something up. But you'll notice that I don't tend to pick up any jewelry when I go thrifting. These are things that I've had for quite a while. Some of them aren't thrifted. They're probably vintage or auction sites that, you know, like I said, pre YouTube channel, that I've had quite a few of them. So just giving you that disclaimer ahead of time, I do have quite a bit of jewelry. For the layered category, when it comes closer to like summertime, I do have these brown beaded. I'm not so sure. So like going through these as well, I'm trying to see what I will keep, or what I'm not necessarily feeling. But I do love this brown. I think when I start wearing more whites in the summer, these might pop some more, but I've been leaning towards more colorful beading. But that takes us into the next segment, because the next jewelry trend for 2025 are beads. Now, this is not, again, something that is new, but it's always different type of beading. We've been seeing on the runway like really chunky earth tone beading, but of course in the summer there's gonna be a lot of more colorful beads, some of which I have like mixing like these little beads for summer. This might be something that I pull out again, or I might decide that it's time to move these along. Last summer I wore these quite a bit. These are vintage. These aren't vintage, but these again I just help to like layer with gold chains. So I'll put these aside, even though these aren't vintage, but they were stored with these vintage ones that I love. Other vintage that I really liked were these. This again is a nice colorful more chunky, bolder statement jewelry. So these again I have, as well as this tied colorful with a little knot here. You know, I'm in and out with this one because it's already knotted. It doesn't give me the layered look that I wanted. So I sometimes think maybe I don't want to wear this, but you know, now I'm looking at it, it's so gorgeous. I'm like, let me just take it out just in case. So those are the pieces that I'm contemplating. There's also this little choker here that I think, again, with white or like a nice lighter colored dress, this red choker will be perfect. You know, Valentine's Day, I'm loving it. It wasn't so cold. If we have a nice warm day this for Valentine's weekend, this might, you know, make an appearance. But I'm pulling this out as well. So this again, from my jewelry collection, I just want to have close at hand for this for 2025. The next on the trend list for 2025 are pearls. So now's the time to pull out all your pearls, because I know we all have some pearls somewhere. I love wearing pearls with like a button-down shirt and jeans. Just having that juxtaposition of like a workwear shirt with something as delicate and feminine as pearls, it always lifts a button-down shirt and jeans outfit to the next level. But you're looking at pearls not just in necklaces, you know, for bracelets. I have just one little pearl on this, very dainty. I just love, you know, I'm feeling very dainty right now. I think in the colder months, anything too chunky against your neckline, etc., is just gonna be too cold. So now's the time for like, you know, softer jewelry. But when it comes down to the summer, I just love having pearls. The white just pops against whatever you're wearing. I did thrift this little jewelry box probably a few months ago, and I love my summer jewelry in here. So in here, I don't know how to do this. So in here I have, so you don't get a reflection, I have like a lot of pearl items in this box. I love the pop of yellow in this, so that's why I like using this for my summer jewelry. Now when it comes to vintage, this, I think, you know, I've been wearing this already, one with like my gray and whites, this little pearl cluster earring, and it's just a clip-on. I love that. This again with like a white t-shirt or just something very simple will, you know, lift whatever I'm wearing for that. Classic short white pearls. They're doing a lot of pearl choker, but I think anything you have that's pearl based, you're definitely gonna get the wear out of it. I also have like this multi-layered pearl stack in here. Again, it's pretty close to the neck, so it all depends on what I'm wearing. Then, you know, I know what I'm pulling out. I also have these longer pearls. This one has a little peachy tone on it, and so it's very specific when I wear this, but I'll just keep this here. Another little vintage pearl stack. And then this one with the two-toned, I love wearing this as well. And because this is a little longer, sometimes I like double this around and this becomes a choker. So it's a very close fit, but I like to wear it double because I don't really like it down like that, but as a choker I really like this. So I'm definitely pulling this out again. I do have like modern faux pearl, freshwater pearl that I can mix in with the vintage, and that's how I like to, you know, renew the vintage feel by adding modern and vintage. It just all makes it fresh. Yeah, definitely if you have your pearls out, bring them out. All your vintage long line necklaces, you know, now is the time to stack and have fun with them. Now, because we're doing Maximalist is also in your jewelry. So your bold gold, and like I said, because you're doing pearls, one trend doesn't stand alone. If you're doing Maximalist, you can do Maximalist beads, you know, chunkier beads, longer beads, layered beads. It's all part of the Maximalist look. But one of the things I wanted to highlight that you're gonna see as probably a micro trend is stacked bracelets. Now the resin bracelets, wooden bracelets, gold bracelets, you're gonna see a lot more bracelets coming out for 2025. On the vintage front, I have this little one here. It's very multicolored and I love it. I'm not even sure what this is, if it is a resin. It almost sounds like a wood, like a painted wood, but I just loved the color of this, and it is small so it fits my wrist. The other vintage piece that I have that I just absolutely love is this white vintage bracelet, and you just clasp it with like a gold watch and just like this crisp white. I am looking so forward to bring this out. So yeah, definitely if you have your little bracelets out and you're like, what am I doing with these? Now is the time. It's Maximalist season and your bracelets are gonna be everywhere. So definitely start going through your little bracelets, all your inheritance from your grandma or mom, then you're definitely gonna see the bracelets out. When it comes to Maximalist, you know, it's all about the 80s earrings if you're looking for those beautiful chunky earrings, and I have quite a collection of vintage earrings, let me tell you. Now, your vintage obsessions start somewhere. One of the first pieces that I got, vintage pieces that I got, are these earrings. So these my grand aunt gave to my mom, and I got these from my mom. Now, the story with this, me and my younger sister, we used to love watching Antiques Roadshow. I know. On our summers off, when it's summer and we have break from school, we're at home watching Antiques Roadshow, and there was an episode of Will and Grace where they were, you know, there was Antiques Roadshow in their neighborhood, and they were taking stuff to be like, is it gonna be priceless, or, and they're gonna be like, oh, and this was one of the pieces where we're like, if we took it to the Antiques Roadshow, are we gonna be excited, or is it gonna be like a wah wah wah, it's worth nothing, or it's worth thousands of dollars? So whenever I see this, one, it's from my grand aunt who gifted it to my mom, who gave it to me, but it's also like me and my younger sister dying with laughter thinking that we're gonna take this to the Antiques Roadshow. So this was like the first pair of vintage earrings that I ever got. I absolutely love them. They are heart, oh, I'm already wearing vintage earrings, bold gold, but this with like, it's, sometimes it looks pink, sometimes it looks purple. Absolutely love it. So these are coming out. They're very precious. I'm always, because they are clip-on, I'm always afraid that I'm going to lose it. So I only wear these at very calm environments where there's no chance of me losing it. So this is the first pair of vintage earrings that I got. And I got this pair from my grandma. And the beauty with these like 80s earrings, they're like, the brass is still going strong. I love it. So these two earrings were like what kicked off my obsession with vintage jewelry. So this I got from a friend of mine. Absolutely love this. This is definitely coming out. And these are like my special occasion jewelry, along with the heart-shaped ones. Love this. So again, throwing this on with like casual outfits, this just makes everything elevated and elegant, and love it. And another one of my special pieces that I wear very gingerly is this set from Chanel. This is a pair of vintage Chanel earrings. They work with the pearl trend, but also, you know, maximalist statement earrings. These again are clip-ons. They just sit in their little pouch. I keep them in this little box. But again, just really cute, really sophisticated. When, you know, I'm feeling very special and very well, I'm feeling for one of those special moments, I go to my gorgeous vintage jewelry and I just bathe myself in fabulousness, basically. You've seen this over there. Oh, for those who are new, wouldn't have met Judith. Judith, her legs are bum, which is why you haven't seen her recently, but I've just brought her here and have her sitting here. But this was on that table over there. This also has like some vintage jewelry in it. I know, I've been collecting for a while, and I found just a little container, like these little containers that I find at like the Dollar Tree. They are really good for storing jewelry. I just found like this. I've had for a little while. This again is just a little choker. This will come in great for summer. It has like a little white enamel type thing going on it, and so this is great for summer vibes. And just in here, so I wouldn't necessarily take everything out. Thinking of Valentine's Day, I think like this perfect little vintage earring would be perfect for Valentine's Day. Yeah, so I'm thinking of this one. Or I have a brighter red, which is this one. This is also a really good earring as well. So I'm pulling the colors, and as you can see, Valentine's Day coming up is really inspiring some of the things that I'm picking up. So this again, another vintage. This is more circular. Well, this is a round one. So because red is also on the trends list, I'm looking at my red stone pieces, and these are the ones I'm gonna get the most use out of for this year, I'm thinking. So I'm definitely grabbing these three because they will be on rotation for this year, I'm thinking. So these are definitely coming to my current spring summer stack. So those with the pearls are what I'm looking to wear this year. As I'm looking for pearls as well, I thought I'd pull some of these bigger chunky vintage ones. Yeah, I also have this one. I love the shape on this. So as much as they look quite formal, you know, I'm putting these on with like t-shirt and jeans or a button down. This is a smaller one. I promise you, I'm not going through all my jewelry. Just ones that I think I'm definitely gonna wear, or I want to have the opportunity to wear. Then I'm pulling these out now. So this is like helping to pick me up, you know, getting over this cold, which is bumming me out. This one always reminds me of like the Van Cleef kind of flower ones, and this is just gonna be a sweet little with the pearl drop on this. And the final one, this is like a wishbone. This again is quite delicate, but you have to like shake it so it forms. There's a teeny little wishbone, I mean like fishbone type thing, which should be great for summer. And this one is just really cute and dainty little drop. Again, this is a clip-on So yeah, some of those, most of those were studs, but this one is a clip-on. So I have a good selection of earrings that I can mix and play around with for summer. And I also have some vintage necklaces that I definitely want to have. And this is into the maximalist statement, but also pearl that these could work for as well. So I'm pulling these to make sure that I can see them. When you can see them, you can wear them. So I'm taking them out of storage to make sure I have these at hand. Outside of the regular pearl necklace, I have some of these vintage ones with pearl inlay. I love these. Again, with a simple t-shirt, is just such a statement necklace. I love this. And I have another one. This one is just like a square band all the way around, again with the pearl inlay. So I could do this with like a longer pearl or like a pendant necklace. So I love this as well. So this one just has, it's just a full square, if you can see that. Yeah, pearls running through. Whereas this one is more like a graduated type thing just at the front. But both of them, I think, it's a different vibe, you know. But I think having these to play around with just some like drop necklaces will be great for the layered, great for the pearls. We're cross mixing our trends, so I'll be happy to have that. This piece, however, is one of my prime pieces. It won't fit into my premium box of jewelry. This I've had for a while. This is a Dior, vintage Dior choker. It does have pearl in the center, but I just love this. I take very good care of her. I love this one so much. I've thought of selling it many times because when it's so precious, you know, you wear it probably like once or twice a year, and I'm like, should I keep it if I'm only gonna wear it once or twice per year? And so, you know, it's still here. I still love her. But when I have like the other ones where I know I can throw on and just go and not like, oh my god, my precious necklace. Yeah, so for now she is still here. I don't know if I want to give her to someone who is not like gonna be too cautious and, you know, will wear her all the time. But for now she's still here, so I'll put her to the forefront to see if she does get a wear, because I can't just have her to look at. It makes no sense. But this is, you know, vintage Dior, and I just absolutely love. On that note, I'm just gonna quickly show you some other pieces that I pulled, and they're pretty similar because these are the type of necklaces that I wear. I really like a high crew neck like the t-shirt I'm wearing now with like a chunky necklace, or if I'm just wearing like a button down, they work pretty well, and for stacking. So we have this little one here. It does have like a little black in it, so that's one. Very similarly, I found this recently. I think I definitely thrifted this one with a little red on this as well. So again, I'm feeling the red for this year, just close to the neck, very short drop. Love this. This is similar. It has red, but this is more of like a chain link style. Again, perfect for layering, little choker action going on. This, I love the little black inlay. I think I have a bracelet to match this as well. Nice choker, beautiful, will work well with other layered necklaces, which are typically more of my modern necklaces that are the drop ones. This is very similar to the red one, but this is like if I'm doing mixed silver and gold jewelry. Mind you, I'm not showing you any silver right now because I don't think I'll be doing a lot of silver, and I have something out that I might be wearing already. So if I do pull any chunky silver, you know, probably be one or two pieces. This again has like some black on it, but it all depends on what I'm wearing on the day and how it works with what I'm wearing. But yeah, so this is definitely coming out. And in terms of just plain gold, we have this little one here, which is again like a close rope, like chunky rope vintage necklace. And then the classic link, chunky link vintage necklace again. Just all the boldness for 2025. Absolutely love this. Quite a few more, but I'm not gonna go through everything. What I wanted to show you is like this type of necklace, like vintage necklace. It's actually a set, so it does come with like the earrings. So I'm looking forward to pulling these out. Yeah, this again, just really cute with like a low dress. I did find like a scoop neck black maxi dress with like gold buttons on the side, and so when I saw this, when I'm going through, I'm like, this would go perfectly with that. And I love that I have it with the earrings as well. Another set that I have, this is like navy. It's like beaded with gold. So this I love, and it just comes with like these dainty little earrings. So when I saw this set, I just had to get these. I think I got these in a vintage store, but I just love it. But yeah, when it comes to times like these, I just go through my little stash is a few stashes here and there, and yeah, I just pull the items that I want for the season coming up, and I'm getting very excited right now, and I'm glad that I went through these. But the last of the trends is one that I'm so excited about. I wear these right through. A lot of people will gravitate to them when they're in or not, and that is brooches. Brooches again are showing themselves up this year for 2025, and it's something that I think you can play with, especially in the vintage section. So I went again and looked through some of my vintage brooches because absolutely they're coming out, and I always love to just pop them on like a t-shirt, a shirt, a sweater. Someone said, you know, sometimes you have to be careful with the sweaters if they have a hole. That might be more for like cashmere, but I think it's okay with like the wool and the cotton sweaters where it doesn't really affect or break down the integrity of the sweater. So stay away from the cashmere maybe, but definitely for like blazers, cotton or wool sweaters, maybe wool. I'm not so sure about wool. But moving into spring with the cotton sweaters, I think the brooches are fine, but I'm definitely pulling some brooches for this year. Sometimes I get a certain vision in mind and I'll go down a rabbit hole. But I also will definitely pull these out. This is like some two-toned brooches. This is the first of my heart two-tone brooches. I also have this smaller one. This is lovely. I think this on like a black turtleneck will be great, or if I do a black button down will be great for summer. This is another of those two tones, so if I'm doing mixed metal, then these will come in perfect. I also have this cute little spiral, just this pop of gold. I do love adding a nice bright gold to an outfit. I also like different shapes. So this one I could either wear it this way, I can wear it this way, I can wear it this way. I just really love the style of it. I have a couple sun ones. This is, I think, is my favorite sun one. It's a nice large gold sun brooch again. And if I'm doing like a long coat in spring, I could, you know, wear a lot of those brooches if I wanted to. This again is like a little drop one with little dangles on it. Pulling this one out, this is kind of like a star. Yeah, definitely a star brooch. Again, nice pop of gold. So, and then we have these, you know, this is definitely 80s going on here. And then this little flower one with the diamantes inside. So I have quite a few options. I'm just gonna put them aside, and then as I'm getting dressed, I'll see which ones I reach for. I do have like pearl ones, but I think I'm gonna be wearing more pearl necklaces, so I don't necessarily need the pearls, the pearl brooches. But I love this one. It has a little pearl on the bottom, but it has like the black inside. So if I'm doing like black and gold like necklace, I can do this brooch as well. One of those black and gold choker ones with this I think would work really nicely. So I'm loving the pool that I have. I think I am set. I just need to decide which of my jewelry boxes these are gonna go in, so I know where to reach for them. But I'm loving the pool that I've gotten so far. But while I have you here talking about jewelry, I wanted to just touch on some of the other accessories trends, and one of them is chain belts. I wear my chain belts whenever it suits the outfit, but as a trend for 2025, chain belts are out again. I do have a couple of chain belts. This one has like a little stone inside, which I love. But yeah, so chain belts I'll just put to the side. This isn't necessarily a chain belt, but it's like one of those stretchy ones with just this cute little thing here. So I have these on hand as well. This is like prime possession. I don't know if I'll wear this, but this is always close to hand anyway with a little jewel tone. But yeah, those are our trends for this year. You're also gonna see things like snake motifs popping up here and there. Tassels are also one of those little keyword trends you're gonna find this year. Another accessory that will be trending are those little pillbox hats. I'm a hat girl. I wear a hat every day. I don't have a pillbox hat right now, but I'll be looking it out. So jewelry trend, belts, accessory trend, a little hat trend. You're all set for 2025. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the description box for more information on She Said Yes. Definitely use Roche15 for 15% off your purchase as well. Let me know if this has inspired you. Let me know if you're gonna start pulling out your jewelry for 2025. And don't forget to subscribe. I'd love for you to join the family. And if you did like this video, please give it a like, and I'll see you guys the next one. I am not a hoarder. I'm a collector, okay?